Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. In this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about your sun health. Are you doing all the things to stay safe in the sun during the spring and summer months? I'm here with Dr. Bruce Wolholtz.
Thank you for having us, Keisha. On behalf of the American Cancer Society, it's truly an honor. Our vision at the American Cancer Society is to really do everything we can to end cancer as we know it for everyone.
There are so many myths when we think about sun health. Okay, if it's cloudy, you're okay. You don't have to use your sunscreen. Oh, in the winter, maybe you shouldn't apply it as much. Can we get some of the myths out of the way?
Sure. First of all, one thing I would encourage everybody to do is to actually use their cell phone, because when you go to your local weather, you can see what the UV index is in your area, in the Atlanta viewing area, and at what time of the day. So first of all, sunlight has UV radiation, which damages skin. And the two potential long-term risks of that are skin cancer, including melanoma, which is increasing in incidence and it is a killer, but has a 99% survival rate if detected early. And it also causes aging skin, also known, as my grandmother would say, wrinkles. So first off, that in Atlanta, we're in an area where there is a lot of UV exposure. So the closer we are, the further south we are, the closer to the equator, the higher potentially the UV index. There's UVA A and UV like B, which is really more concerning, and based on the time of the day. So what can we do to decrease our risk of skin cancer? Because history has shown it's very important to try to prevent through prevention, screening, early detection, and discovery of advanced therapies. We can save, extend, and improve lives.
Wow. Something that you mentioned that's very important is the early detection, right? I think
Correct.
that sometimes we feel like, oh, okay, I've made it this far. I don't even really have to be concerned about it, but it's the early detection that's critical.
Absolutely. And this is where the use of technology can help us. In addition to our cell phone knowing about the UVA index, we encourage all your viewers to go to the American Cancer Society website at cancer.org and hit skin cancer, and you can see images of what the most common skin cancers are, which generally do not cause mortality. What does a squamous cell or basal cell carcinoma look like? And there are about 5 million Americans who get those each year, but do not result in mortality. Then there's melanoma, which is a skin cancer that can be fatal. If it's diagnosed early, 99% cure rate. If it's diagnosed with distant metastasis, cure rates in the 30s. If we think of one success with discovery and therapy, we could think of President Carter from Georgia.
Yeah.
And someone who grew up in the area, exposed to sun, was a farmer, and he had melanoma with metastasis that, from what we've read in the media reports, involved the brain. But with new therapies, immunotherapy, and now targeted therapies, we have a better chance for cure or life extension. But prevention is still the key. So during the main hours, which we would consider, say, from 10 to 4, having a wide brim hat's important. Wearing clothes where we can cover up skin exposed areas, and use of sunscreen. And the two take-home messages on that are, there's a sun protection factor with sunscreen, SPF. It doesn't eliminate all the rays. But unless you use at least SPF 30, you're not going to be decreasing the incidence of skin cancer. What you'll be doing is decreasing some of the skin damage, i.e. wrinkles and aging. So SPF 15 and lower numbers will not help prevent skin cancer. So number one, SPF 30 and above. Number two, I know we always thought, oh, you put suntan lotion on and you're fine for the day. That's not true. It needs to be applied liberally to all skin exposed areas and at least every 2 hours. And if you're perspiring or getting wet from being in a pool or water, then it needs to be applied more often.
Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing all of this information. Can we close out with that website one more time for the
Sure.
American Cancer Society?
to save lives in our area here in Atlanta, which is where our national headquarters is for the American Cancer Society, please go to cancer.org, and you can search not only skin cancer, but any cancer that you're interested in terms of prevention, screening, early detection, and advanced therapies, and also encourage all the viewers to share what they've learned here this morning.
All right, guys, we have all of the information that we need. Please take the opportunity to visit the website and learn more. And stay tuned to more Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.